ranking the best wide receivers in Madden 23. We are back here with another tier list. Today I'm going to be updating my best wide receivers in Madden 23 Ultimate Team. Now right before I do go ahead and re-rank the old cards and rank the new cards, I do want to go ahead and shout out the comment of the day. First things first, I deleted the F tier from the previous video, so pretty much everyone's going to be going down a single tier, which now brings us to the S tier. So I think no doubt about it, Calvin Johnson is still probably the best receiver in the game. If he's not the best, he's the second best. After that, Plaxico Burress is still going to remain in S tier for me. I love the player and his stats, but I don't really like his abilities, but he can make a lot of plays. I like DK still. I think Herman Moore, Larry Fitz, Michael Crabtree, all gonna drop down into A, and that's super tough because I really like all these guys a lot. Crabtree is still some of the best AP value in the game, so again, it's really tough, but I do think these three receivers are kind of on that next level. And you're gonna see today we have a huge update. In total, we have like 30 receivers. Now, the first card I want to go over though is Keyshawn Johnson. He got a team captain upgrade. If we hit the upgrade button right here, up to a 91 overall. I think this card on a theme team is really good. Actual current team, not a legend theme team, because he'd be up to 91 speed. So this card regular though, 89 speed, 87 excel with a 90 short route running, 90 medium, 88 deep. It's the short and medium route running threshold for all Madden. And he doesn't get crazy discounted abilities, but he's 6'4", so he can ag. I think most people will agree that I think height on receiver is way more important than speed this year. So Keyshawn Johnson, in my opinion, I think he is like a B tier receiver now. I think he's still pretty solid. I think he's an A tier on a full theme team, but on a non-theme team, I think he's B. I think he's pretty solid. He can do some good things for you. Now we get into some slightly lower overall players that drop with most feared. First up, we got 84 overall Curtis Samuel, who's 5'11", so he's short, 86 speed, 85 excel, has 81 short running, 83 medium, 82 deep, hits 80s across the board. That's pretty solid. And ability wise, can't really get anything good. So I think he, for me, since he doesn't get any good abilities, F tier. And after that, we got Mecole Hardman, who again, 5'10", a little bit shorter, 88 speed, 86 excel, 85 agility, has 82 short, 82 medium, 84 deep. And once again, no good abilities though, but given his speed, I think he is a solid budget option. He's going like bottom tier, D tier for me. I like him as a budget card, but like him not getting abilities really hurts him. And now Noah Brown, once again, first off, he's a little bit slower, 84 speed. He's 6'2" this time, so has some good height on him. 79 short, 75 deep, so doesn't hit 80s across the board for route running. And again, ability-wise, gets nothing. So Noah Brown, F tier. So after that, we got Tyler Boyd, who is 6'2", the best archetype in the game slot, in my opinion at least. 86 speed, 88 excel, has 85 short, 83 medium, 80 deep, hits 80s across the board. Decent to solid speed, not really great. I think he's pretty good on a Bengals theme team, but the big thing on him is getting short and elite for 1 AP. That is really good value for like a budget or a no money spend squad. I'm gonna go ahead and put him C by Amon-Ra St. Brown. They're essentially gonna do the same exact thing. And after that, we got Deontay Johnson, who once again 86 speed, has 86 short running, 83 medium, 87 deep. It's the 85 threshold for short and deep, 80s for medium, not bad. And if we come down to his abilities, short and elite for 2. I feel like this card was really disappointing. I was expecting a pretty good Deontay Johnson card. The whole reason Amon-Ra and Tyler Boyd and Robert Woods are in C is because of their AP value with 1 AP short and elite. I'm going to go ahead and put Deontay Johnson D. And right after that, we got Hunter Renfrow, who's 5'10", a little bit shorter. Slot arc though, once again, 85 speed with 88 short running, 83 medium, 80 deep route running. Has actually really good juke. But if we come down to his abilities, once again, he gets short and elite for 1 AP. This time, though, he's a little, like, he's a speed point slower than Amon-Ra and also Tyler Boyd that we just covered. So I'm going to also put him in the D tier. I'd rather run him over Deontay Johnson, but I think Tyler Boyd and Amon-Ra should be a whole tier better. And then T. Higgins, who is 6'4", 85 speed, 87 short running, 85 medium, 81 deep. If we come down to T. Higgins' ability, short and elite for 2 AP, so again, not really a great card though. I'm gonna go ahead and once again lean towards the D tier. Just doesn't really have the speed that I like. He is 6'4", so you could ag with him. And then right after that, AJ Green is essentially his twin. Again, 6'4", 85 speed, 85 short, 84 medium, 87 deep. Gets essentially the same exact thing. Like these cards are so similar. They're going right by each other. But after that, Marquise Brown, we start to get a little bit of speed. 5'9", 90 speed on him with 83 short, 83 medium, 90 deep route running. And ability wise for him, he can get things like short and elite. I'm going to put Marquise Brown on this C tier level. Now, could potentially see him B, right? I could see it, but I think like Cavante Turpin, even like Waddle, do some things better than him. While Marquise Brown has the speed, he gets beaten like route running in other areas. Like if I compare him to Sauce, he has 2+ speed on Sauce, but Sauce Gardner, wide receiver, has the height on him, so you can ag with them as well. So I'm going to go ahead and lean towards the C tier, but I could potentially see the argument for B. After that, we got Matthew Berry, DeAndre Hopkins right here, who's 6'1", has 88 speed, 88 short route running with 87 medium, 86 deep route running, has good route runnings, pretty good speed, decent height as well, 1 AP mid out elite, 1 AP outside apprentice. I think the card is really solid. He's gonna be in this B tier for me. I think he is, like, again, better than Marquise Brown. The height and also the route running and the abilities he can get, that's why he's above Marquise Brown for me. After that, we got Chase Claypool. This card is disgusting. So we're gonna hit the upgrade button right here. He's up to 89 speed already. So if you upgrade him all the way with his gems or whatever, do his objectives, you can get another +1 speed with 90. If you have Rasul Douglas, him, Zeke, and Devin White in the lineup, he can get up to 91 speed, who's 6'4" as well, 89 short, 85 medium, 87 deep route running. And if we come down to his abilities, 1 AP outside apprentice or even 1 AP matchup nightmare is great value. I love this Chase Claypool card. I don't think he's S tier, but I think he's like tippy top into A. I think he is absolutely fantastic. I do think like Calvin, Plaxico, and DK play a little bit better than him and do some better things than him, and I think that's to do with like the route running, but he is absolutely amazing. One of the best free cards you can get in the game. After that, we got Debo, who is 5'11", so a little bit shorter, 89 speed, 90 excel, has 89 short running, 88 medium, 86 deep, pretty decent route runnings as well. And if we come down to his abilities, 1 AP mid and elite is not bad. He also can get outside apprentice for 3 AP, not good value, but short and elite for 2 AP. I think he is a tier worse than Chase Claypool. I'm gonna go ahead and lob him up into this B tier. I don't really mind that. I think he is a pretty solid receiver. After that, we got Tyler Lockett, who again 5'10", a little bit shorter, but 90 speed this time with 90 short route running, 87 medium, 87 deep. And this time for his abilities, 1 AP mid and elite, just like we just said, and once again gets pretty much the same exact abilities as Deebo Samuel because they are the same archetype. Makes sense. So Tyler Lockett, I think he is a tier better Marquise Brown. I'm gonna lean towards the B tier, and I think he is pretty solid. It's just again the height. And after that, we got Michael Thomas, who's 6'3". That always catches me by surprise because of the fact that I don't really think of Michael Thomas as a 6'3" receiver. It's more like 6'1" to me, but he is 88 speed, 90 excel, has 90 short route running. That is perfect. 87 medium, 88 deep. And if we come down to his abilities this time, 1 AP deep out elite. Okay, like the meme is like he's a slant boy or whatever, but if he would have got 1 AP short and elite, oh, that would have been just amazing value, man. But Michael Thomas, once again, we just covered a 90 speed receiver that's 5'10". This is how important height is for me. I'm willing to take the 2 less speed, and I think I would rather use Michael Thomas than Tyler Lockett straight up. Now we get Brandon Marshall. Brandon Marshall is 6'5", 90 speed, 89 short running, 90 medium, 91 deep, has a great run block as well. And if we come down to his abilities, he can get outside apprentice for 1, red zone threat for 2. I'd rather run outside apprentice for 1 or short and elite for 2 in that tier 2 spot. So Brandon Marshall, I have him on a full Dolphins team. I've used this card so much. I think I have a very good idea of how good this card is. And in my opinion, I don't think he's an S tier wide receiver. I think there is a clear-cut difference between how he plays and how Megatron and how Plaxico Burress and DK Metcalf plays. I've used all 4 of these receivers so much. I don't know why, but I get the most inconsistent animations with Brandon Marshall. And you might have had a different experience than me, but I'm leaning more top end of A than I am S tier for Brandon Marshall. And after that, we got Dante Hall, who is 5'8". 5'8" is a little bit rough, but 92 speed, 87 short, 89 medium, 90 deep route running. And this time we're going to pull up his power up so we can take a look at his discounted abilities. This 81 overall right here. He gets 1 AP deep out elite, 1 AP mid and elite, 1 AP return man. So it's not like he gets crazy good value, to be honest with you. I mean, 1 AP short out elite isn't bad. Good thing I scrolled down because I definitely would have missed that. But 1 AP short out elite isn't actually bad. Like, I like short out elite. Short and elite is obviously better. But given his height, I know he's fast, right? I know he's fast, but the height, man, I think height over speed this year. So, in my opinion, I'd rather use B. Marsh in him, rather use Chase Claypool, rather use Herman Moore, rather use Larry Fitz, rather use Michael Crabtree. I'll put him in A tier, but I don't think he's going to be a top 10 receiver for me on this list. And after that, we got Jamarr Chase, who is 6 foot, 92 speed, has 90 short running, 90 medium, 92 deep, hits the route running thresholds for short, medium, and deep. That means on all Madden, he is going to run the best possible routes. Let's come down to his abilities. 1 AP deep out elite, 1 AP outside apprentice, and also 1 AP short out elite. So I love Jamarr Chase. I loved his base elite card. I thought his base elite card ran really good routes, and I'm under the assumption and opinion that certain receivers just run routes better. It's not a traits thing. It's not a stats thing. it could be a height and weight thing, but I don't know, man. I love the way Jamarr Chase's basically ran like C routes in particular. I'm going to actually put Jamarr Chase S tier, and it's going to be like a more like, I don't want to say a bottom tier of S tier thing, but I do like him more than everyone in A, and I thought he plays absolutely fantastic. He's one of the slightly shorter receivers that I actually have had a lot of success with. I know he's 6 foot, so it's not really like he's really that short, but compared to like 6'5", 6'4". And now we got Roddy White, who is 6 foot. I thought Roddy White was like 6'3", 6'4", but he's a 91 speed, 89 short running, 91 medium, 90 deep route running. And if we come down to his abilities, this is where he really sets himself apart. 1 AP short and elite is just great value. We're going to compare him to Crabtree real quick because that's really who he's like battling against, right? You can see he's like a little bit fast. He's an inch shorter, but he's a little bit faster, has better medium and deep route running. Crabtree has a beat on short. I think Roddy White is a little bit better Crabtree, like I mean like this much. So I'm gonna go ahead and put Roddy White in the S tier. That 1 AP short and elite ability is so valuable, really good AP wise. So I'm gonna lean the S tier for Roddy White, but I could see the argument for A. And like I said, him versus Crabtree is really close. And next up we got Jerry Rice, who's 6'2", playmaker arc, 92 speed, has 92 short running, 90 medium, 88 deep. And let's pull up his power up to see what abilities he can get. So his 82 overall right here, he gets route tech for 2 AP. Route tech for 2 AP, could get slot prints for 1, but the thing is he gets route tech for 2 AP, right? Like I feel like that's all we need to see, right? That's all we need to see. Route tech for 2 AP, first receiver in the game to get it, S tier, and I think he's like above Plaxico. He's in my top 3 receivers in the game. And after that, we got another reveal, Marvin Jones right here, who is 6'2", 92 speed, has 90 deep route running, 89 short, 89 medium, with outside apprentice for 1 AP, deep and elite for 1 AP. I think the card is really good. Like 6'2", 92 speed. Hello? He's essentially a tall version of Dante Hall. So once again, I'm going to lean towards S tier, and I don't know where I want to put him, but I know he belongs in this S tier. Man, Bengals got 2 S tier receivers with this new drop. Now we got Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill is the fastest wide receiver in the game with 93 speed, but he's 5'9". He has 90 short running, 90 medium, 93 deep route running, and that's all fantastic, right? That's all fantastic. Again, I have used this card so much. I run a full Dolphin team, but let's look at his abilities real quick. 1 AP minute elite, 1 AP outside apprentice. If there was going to be a small receiver in the S tier, it'd be Tyreek Hill. I don't really want to put him S tier, I'll be honest. He's going to be like bottom S. Now, I kind of want to put him top end of A, but like logically, he's the fastest receiver in the game, hits all the route running thresholds, gets some good discounted abilities as well. And something about the smaller receivers is they create better separation versus man coverage. But the major thing you lose with smaller receivers, the ability to ag and one-on-one coverage. And you know, right now the ags in the game are crazy, man. Like, I think Jamarr, you will see a major difference between him versus Roddy White and Jamarr Chase, like one-on-one highballing, agging. So that's why, like, I love this Tyreek Hill card. I'm just a little bit hesitant to put him S tier, but I will leave him there for right now. And now we got Davante Adams. I will say I think this card is absolutely S tier on a theme team, but 6'1" height, deep threat arc, 90 speed, has 91 short, 90 medium, 90 deep route running, hits all the route running thresholds. And Davante Adams basically card, I thought he ran the best routes in the game. Like, I thought he got open on so many routes that other receivers otherwise wouldn't. Love that base league card. His discounted abilities, 1 AP deep out elite, 1 AP red zone threat. I love me some Davante Adams. I think he is a great card. I just don't think he's S tier. I'm going to put him as like the best card in A because I love the card, but I think he's like a speed point off of being for sure like locked in S tier for me. And after that, we got Diggs, who's 6 foot, 91 speed, has 90 short running, 91 medium, 92 deep route running. I believe this was the first card in the game to hit all the route running thresholds. Now, if we come down to his abilities, 1 AP deep and elite, 1 AP mid and elite, 1 AP slot apprentice. All really good, right? It's all really good. Is Diggs S tier is the question for me. I don't think Diggs is S tier. I think he's like top end of A. Like, again, I'm comparing him to Reek instead of comparing him to, like, say, you know, like Calvin, Jerry Rice, Plaxico, like these taller receivers. And also him compared to Chase or Roddy White. Like, I think Chase plays better than Diggs. So, like, him versus Tyreek, I just think Tyreek has the speed. So, I'm going to lean the A tier for him. And you might see Dolphin jerseys in the back. You might think I'm trying to be biased, but I swear I'm not. It's very close. I could move Diggs up by the end of the video, but I think him right next to Davante Adams makes a ton of sense to me. I think they run great routes, just like literally like a speed point or two off of being S tier for me. Like on a Bills theme team, I think he's phenomenal. And right after that, we got Harold Carmichael. He's 6'8". He's 6'8", 90 speed, 91 short, 88 medium, 89 deep. And ability wise, 1 AP deep out of like, you don't even need to run abilities on this card. I'll be honest with you, you don't. I think I don't even have to explain it. If you play the game, you know. If you play the game, you know. That's all I gotta say. And after that, we got Mark Clayton for the Dolphins. This time he's 5'9", 91 speed, 88 short, 93 medium, 91 deep. He's essentially a 2 less speed point Tyreek Hill, right? It's essentially what he is. 1 AP deep out elite, 1 AP outside apprentice. The Dolphins just keep getting receivers with 1 AP outside apprentice. But Mark Clayton, in my opinion, he is an A tier receiver by like Dante Hall. I don't mind that at all. Now we got Hines Ward. Hines Ward, 6 foot height, slot arc, 90 speed, 89 short, 90 medium, 89 deep, and great run blocker. He's always like every time he gets a card, he has some of the best run block in the world. So if we come down to his abilities though, his 2 AP slot-o-matic is actually really good value, but the 1 AP short and elite is what I really like. But you could potentially run like slot apprentice plus slot-o-matic for 4 AP. That's again good value. But I think Hines Ward is once again A tier. I'm comparing him to like Michael Crabtree, and I don't know. I think they both do some things like really well. I think I'd lean Hines Ward though. So I'm going to put him a little bit above Crabtree. And after that, we got Charlie Joyner, who's 5'11", 92 speed, 91 short running, 91 medium, 93 deep. Again, hits all the route running thresholds. Just once again, a little bit shorter. Now, if we come down to his abilities, 1 AP mid and elite is pretty good. 1 AP short out elite as well is again good value. So Charlie Joyner, I think him right by Diggs makes just the most sense to me. I think pretty much the same thing I thought about him as Diggs. Now, for him, it's not a speed thing. For him, it's a height thing. And right after that is Donald Driver, who once again, 6 foot height, playmaker arc, 91 speed, 89 short, 91 medium, 91 deep. And if we come down to his abilities, gets 1 AP mid and elite, 1 AP jukebox. So the mid and elite on him is pretty good. And I thought, I think the last time Donald Driver got a card was Madden 21, 22, 21. Can't remember, but I think he's, again, pretty solid. He's like a little bit above Mark Clayton, but below Hines Ward for me in this A tier. And after that is Jacoby Jones, who's 6'3", 91 speed, 91 short running, 92 medium, 92 deep route running. And his abilities this time, 2 AP return man, awful value. 1 AP minute elite though is really good. So if we go to Jacoby Jones, I think he is the best Team Diamond receiver, but I think he's a little bit worse than Marvin Jones. So I'm going to go ahead and lean towards the A tier. Ooh, do I think he's better than Jamarr Chase? No, I like Jamarr Chase and Roddy Wright's abilities a little bit more than him as well, but I could see the argument for S. I really like Jacoby Jones, but he's going like tippity top into A for me. And last card of the video, Doug Baldwin, 5'10", 91 speed, 89 short, 89 medium, 92 deep route running. And this time for his abilities, 1 AP deep out elite, 1 AP mid and elite. So Doug Baldwin, think like right by Mark Clayton in them, and Dante Hall makes a ton of sense to me. But yeah, y'all, this has been my updated best wide receiver rankings in Madden 23 Ultimate Team. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Let me know who you think should go up. Let me know who you think should come down. If you did enjoy the video though, you enjoy content like this, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Also, if you want to see me use some of these receivers live, make sure to check the links in the description and hit that Twitch with a follow. If you don't feel like heading over to Twitch right now, you guys want another video to watch, check this one out right here. I rank the best running backs in Madden 23.